Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Scorpio, which runs from the 16th until the 22nd of January. It's a weekly reading. I'm going to be using my rose quartz heart and also my tarot cards. So I'm going to take 10 cards. So don't forget to comment, subscribe, to like, and this card is poking out, so I will take that card for you. Right, let's have a look then what's come up for you. I will hold the rose quartz heart in one hand and let's have a look then. So the first card in the here and now, the present situation, is the Ace of Cups reversed. What I get first of all with this card is a lot of tears, a lot of upset, and it's very much this feeling that, you know, happiness turned to sadness and laughter turned to tears here. Okay, it can talk about either like a sort of recent mourning or the ending of a relationship or things not working out in the way which you wish around matters of the heart. Okay, but it's also like a release here I get with you as well. It's like you've been holding on to something for far too long. Okay, and these tears is like a release. Okay, and it may happen late at night when you're on your own, but these tears is just like this release and just letting go of these emotions which have been having a big effect on your life. So the card crossing is the Chariot card reversed. There's a strong sense that, you know, this has been holding you back, this situation, and you have been dwelling on it for a long time. Okay, but since the tears are flowing, it is helping. Okay, if you like, these tears will like form a stream, and then you can get a boat and just travel along the stream and then kind of sort of move forward. So they do help. Okay, there's also something here about some delays around either like a house movement or around like a holiday situation. There might have been some cancellations. I also get something here about a flat tire, but don't be alarmed. It's more a sign from the universe. You may see a flat tire somewhere and it's saying slow down, slow down. That's the advice here. And the more you can slow down, the more you can see, and then the more clarity you get, and then you will find the answers to enable you to move forward. If you go too fast, too soon, then you just miss everything and you won't get the answers which you're looking for. In the past, coming to the present, I've got the Page of Pentacles reversed. Clearly shows, you know, the world slipped from your hands and onto your shoulders, and, you know, this happiness to sadness and laughter to tears again. Okay, your whole world just come crashing down. It is very much you had some sad news or some bad news. Again, it could be around a passing, or it could have been around a relationship situation. Okay, but it just made you feel very, very unsettled. So if I look more forward, this card is cropping up a lot in my readings today, so it's interesting. It's the Eight of Wands here, okay, which shows things being very much up in the air. But this is the one card in the pack, you know, for me, which has the same meaning upright as well as reversed. So it's like this situation around you where whichever way you look at it, you always come to the same conclusion. Okay, so there is some sticking point around you, something that needs to be looked at. Because I do sense like there's a vicious cycle where you've been going over the same old ground, you know, day after day, week after week, or even month after month. But there is a sense of being able to break free. Because at the moment, you know, like a snow globe, you shake it up and all the snow's all over the place. You can't make out the beautiful scenery, okay. But I do sense, again, by slowing down, the snow will just drop. And then that beautiful scenery will be revealed to you in the form of love or around a work situation. Okay, there is a project I feel you are working on, and there's a sense it will be completed here, or a great deal of it will be completed here within the next 8 weeks. And even though things are shown to be up in the air, they are shown to settle. I also get Cupid's arrows and arrows of love as well, so it could well be around romance bubbling up around you again. So your goal is shown by the Page of Wands here. Okay, Um, I mean, this card is very much about some good news. It's like you're waiting on some good news here. And it's on the way, okay? And you could well have been getting some signs here. This is a very spiritual card, being wands, okay? And wands are about news. So it's very much about receiving some news here. But I also sense from the spiritual plane, from the angels, from the universe, those who have passed, like you're going to see signs. If you're seeing signs already, you're going to get more and more and more and more, okay? Which can come in many forms. It could be repeated numbers, seeing feathers, seeing initials on number plates of people. And it's also about learning as well. So I do sense you're going to learn a new skill, but it's quite spiritual. So it might be around some YouTube videos or book you read, but it's spiritual. It's about manifestation. And it's helping you to attract what you want into your life. Subconsciously, I've got the King of Cups reversed, which is extremely similar to the Ace of Cups reversed. It goes deep down inside of you, okay? So I do sense this either around someone who has passed or someone like a sort of love interest here, okay? But it's causing you a lot of distress within yourself, but you are working through it. So even though it's happening at like a deep subconscious level, it's starting to come out on the outside, as shown by the Ace of Cups reversed in the form of tears. It's a letting go I get here. The advice card here is shown by the Knight of Cups. Okay. What I feel here is there's a need to hold on to something here. It could well be that you're being, pulled one way and then the other. It could be your own nagging thoughts or nagging words of those around. Okay. But all it's saying is to carry on just the same. Okay. Because these emotions can pull you off course, okay, or your nagging thoughts or nagging words can pull you off course. So there is a sense to acknowledge it, and there's nothing wrong with crying at all, okay. That's like a sort of release. But as you get on with your life, like throughout the day, there is a sense, try not to be pulled one way and then the other. Try not to let it affect your work or everyday life here. I mean, there's a time, like late at night where, these tears can be released. But during the day, it's about putting on a brave face, I sense here. But the more you kind of sort of do that, the better you're going to feel about things. Because on the outside at the moment, I've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse position, which gives a sense of insecurity. It can also show someone around you who's very unstable, not very good with money. They could well be having problems around a work situation, okay. And at the same time, it shows you wanting more certainty or more commitment around a situation. But the advice here is just to plow on, just move forward, focus on you, control the situation rather than letting the situation control you. Your hopes and your fears is shown by the Ten of Swords. What I do get is, is it the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end? Okay, so there is a sense of a hope and a fear there, or a fear and hope. The feeling here is to carry on just the same. Okay, it is most certainly the end of a stage here. Okay, and as you move forward, okay, what's yours will come up anyhow. Okay, so it's a win-win situation. But just staying where you are and just letting your emotions rule you. It's just making you go around in circles, okay? So there is a strong sense of letting go, moving forward, and then what's yours will come in. Yeah, I was just about to say that with the Queen of Swords, actually, about ruling with the mind. But you've got to take your heart into consideration, okay? Because if you just ruled with your mind and didn't listen to your heart, then your heart would feel, well, there would be resentment within yourself. Your heart would feel that. But if you just acknowledge your heart and just listen to your heart and then just take on board, then you can move forward, okay? So it is very much about the mind being more in control, listening to the heart, and then you'll just drive forward. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's also a link for free daily readings. Thank you.